look at something here. They said, explain one advantage of being a sole trader. They gave her 2 marks. You know why? The marks are 3. She's supposed to define who a sole trader is. She didn't define who a sole trader is. She only explained the advantage of a sole trader. So she got 2. Or a sole trader is an individual who owns a business, who singularly have a business. So if she had defined a sole trader, she would have gotten the full mark. But they gave her 1 mark or 2 marks for the advantage. But she missed out on the mark because she didn't define who a sole trader is. That's how they mark. The state one way TBTS can measure its success as a business. You have to compare and contrast. So yes, she can be. It can be by their sales. You see, they didn't give her the mark here because she used by instead of by. She used buy. It's wrong. But for me, I understood what she wants to write. It can be by their sales revenue. But when you are measuring the success of a business, you can measure the success of your business based on your market share. Your market share. That means how has your market share increased compared to that of your competitors? You can measure your success through that way. Through profit you make, you can measure your success through that way. So
is that paper 1 or 2?
I think it's still paper 1. So they gave her 0 here. But I understand what she wants to write, but they gave her 0. Yeah, they said still one reason why TBTS might segment its market to increase their sales revenue. Because when segmenting the market, you will be able to know the specific customers you need. Okay, let's see. Yeah, here they said, explain one method a small business might use to increase its profit. She got 2 marks. Why did she get 2 marks? Yeah, she said to find cheaper suppliers to reduce costs, and in this case, they will be able to increase their profit and be more profitable. If you find cheaper suppliers, I'm talking to you now here. If you find cheaper suppliers, what happens with your cheaper suppliers? You'll be able to reduce your cost, and at the same time sell at the same price you used to sell. So when you're finding a cheaper supplier, if you're not indicating that, finding a cheaper supplier and you selling at the same price will increase your profit. That is the only way you can increase your profit. You find a cheaper supplier, it reduces your cost, but you will still sell the same price that you used to sell. The leftover on that price, on that cost, becomes your profit. That's why they are not giving out a full mark here. Another way in which you can increase the profit of your business is through increasing the price. But if you are saying by increasing the price, it means when you increase the price of your products, your profit will rise because your revenue will rise. Yes or no? Yes. But if you are going to increase the price, it has to be a product that is priced inelastic. So if you are using price, you have to state that the product must be what? Priced inelastic. That means the demand for the product must be priced inelastic. That means whatever the price you call the product, customers will still buy. So you see how you would get your full mark here. When you're talking about using price to increase your profit, it means that you know as a business that the demand for your product is priced inelastic. Customers don't think about the price. Then you get your full mark. The second one, she talked about getting cheaper suppliers. Yes, getting cheaper suppliers will help your product, will reduce your cost. But it means that you will still be able to sell at the same price. Because if you find a cheaper supplier and you sell at a reduced price to what you used to sell, you might not still make profits. So the examiner wants you to talk about profit maximization, how you're going to be able to make profit if you use cheaper suppliers. How are you going to be able to maximize profit if you use an increase in price? You can also advertise your products. But when you use advertisement, what does that mean? It means that your advertisement must be successful. It's only when your advertisement is successful that you'll be able to sell more, then you make profits. So whenever you are giving a point, it has to be based, you have to refer it so that the examiner will understand where you are going, you are heading at. The point is making profit, increasing profit. Cheaper suppliers will increase profit only when you are able to still sell the same price you used to sell. But at that time, your cost has reduced. Advertising can increase your profit. How will advertisement increase your profit? It allows you to be able to sell, to be able to convince customers to buy. So if your advertisement is successful, customers will buy, your revenue will increase ahead of your cost, then you can make profit. If you are increasing the price, when you increase the price, make sure that the price, the demand for your products that you're increasing the price is price inelastic. If it is price inelastic, customers will buy, you make profit. Is it clear?
Yes.